In this week's blog, we'll be testing camera shake in production and post-production. Camera setup we have today is a 5D Mark II with the Canon L series 2.8 24 to 70mm lens. We're using a shoulder mount so we can create camera shake in production. In this first shot, we use the shoulder rig to try to create the camera shakiness in production. In the second shot, we let the actor act out the shake and so that we can recreate the shake in post. Here is the video that we created in post. Okay, this is how you do it in After Effects. First things first, we import the footage from our desktop into the composition. Then we drag and we preview to see where the shake should begin. After you've found the point that you want to begin, you will go into Animation Preset, Behavior, then you go Wiggle Position, and then you drag into the clip. In order to bring in the shakiness at the correct time, we need to animate the wiggle speed and amount. So we set the wiggle speed and amount at 0. Then we go to the wiggle speed and raise it to about 5. And then we take the wiggle amount and raise it to about 50. Then we go to the spot where the subject leaves the frame and we add 2 additional keyframes. So we adjust the wiggle speed from 5 to 7, and then we adjust the wiggle amount from 50 to 80. Then we need to end the shakiness. So what we do is copy the first 2 keyframes from the beginning and paste them to the end. Then we adjust the first and last 2 keyframes in order to make it more smooth. Now we need to add some blur to the clip. So what we do is go to the effects panel, go to blur and sharpen, select radial blur, and then we drag it to the clip. There are 2 different kinds of radial blur. One is spin and the other one is zoom. The one we want to select is zoom. We also want to animate the radial blur to make the wiggle look more real. First thing we want to do is animate the amount of the radial blur. Just like the wiggle position, we need to create 4 keyframes for the amount of the blur. For the first keyframe, we'll set the value at 0. For the second one, we'll set the value at 15. For the third one, we'll set at 17. And then for the fourth one, we'll just copy the value from the first one and paste it at the end. Then we need to adjust the timing of the blur so we can closely match the wiggle. After we are satisfied with the blur and wiggle, we need to fix the black edges. To fix the black edges, you need to find the frame with the most black edges. Once you find the frame with the most black edges, you go to transform, scale, and then increase the value until the black edges are gone. After you're finished with that, you make any last minute adjustments to make the clip look more real. And don't forget that this is just one of many ways that you can create camera shake in post-production. So here are the two clips, and then the one on your right is the one done in After Effects. The one on your left is the one done in production with the shoulder rig. For more information or other videos, please visit 235cine.com or subscribe to 235cine.